This right here is the LG dual inverter air conditioning unit for your window. I believe this can also go into a wall unit if you do have one. This is Energy Star efficient, and I'll tell you this sounds really quiet. We just recently replaced a 12-year-old air conditioning unit we had in here with this, and I am so happy with it. I'll tell you, it is a lot quieter than the one we had that was 12 years old, and I really like this unit right here. As you can see up here, you've got the cool setting, energy set mode, fan, and dry. Those are all your different modes. It'll tell you when your filter needs cleaning. You can make it into a sleep mode and set it up actually on Wi-Fi, which is why I was really excited to get this. I'll show you how that works in a second here. You can also set a timer and get your fan speed. You do get this remote right here. Press this on right now. You can hear how it sounds. That's the noise that it has when it comes on. And as you can see, the Wi-Fi is on green. I was able to set that up very easily through the Think app from LG. Air is already coming out of here, and you don't even really hear it starting up, which is really great. You can get this thing down to 60, which is really nice because I love having the cool air in here. I could bring that back up. There's the air. This is very quiet now. Once it starts popping up all the way up to high on the max, you could hear it, but it's nowhere near as loud as my previous one that was like 12 years old. So if you're replacing an older unit, this one's probably going to sound really quiet. Now, if you wanted to be able to change the filter, all you got to do is pull this out, and in here is a filter. I threw in one of these smelling things. You're able to add some smelling scents, but you don't get that with it. But this is literally your filter, and it's super simple because you can just pull it out, wash it, and put it back in. You don't need to buy filters for this air conditioning. I'm going to turn this off just while I'm talking so it's not blowing into the microphone. Up here, you've got a lot of room to move your blades. You can move it up, you can move it down, and you can kind of move it to the side. It gives you a lot of movement, a lot of room there. For us, this is like a window that's in a basement that's higher up. So we want to be able to have these facing down. This took 2 people about 2 hours to put in, but I don't really think that has as much to do with the unit as it does with this window. For us, it's a tight, small corner basement window that's very hard to get in, so I would plan to at least have 2 people to help install this. If this is going to go in a room where you've got room to move around, and you've got room to kind of reach in on the side, well then, I don't even foresee it taking you 2 hours to install, but I would at least plan for taking that time. They instruct you to pull the inside of the unit out and put the casing into the window first, and then ball the unit back in there, which would be fairly easy if you have a lot of room and you're not trying to lift it over your head into a tiny little basement window. The wire right here is a 3-prong. It's long enough for us to be able to get down into the plug. I just wish it was slightly longer, maybe by like a foot. This way I could kind of hide it back over here, but it's okay. It's enough length that if you have a unit that needs to get down to a plug that's all the way down to the floor, you got enough room there. Now I love that it connects to Wi-Fi. This is actually also Google and Alexa enabled. Sorry if that turned on your unit. But you can set it up right in there. I've done that, and it's so great just to be able to say, turn on the air conditioning, or right from the LG Think app. If I'm on the road and I want to be able to come home to a cool house, then I could turn this on from the car, which I didn't have with that older 12-year-old unit. So this is something I was really excited about to be able to have it though. This works from really far away. I've been able to go all the way across like 20 feet or more, and this still worked as long as nothing was obstructing the space for that unit. And of course, with the app, you could do that from anywhere because this is connected via Wi-Fi. It was really simple and easy to set up in the LG Think app. Once that's set up, then you can connect it to whatever smart device you're using to be able to enable telling that device to turn on your air conditioning unit. I'm excited for this summer. Cooler, better working, more efficient air conditioning. And I can tell you this is already doing the job way better than what our previous one was doing that was 12 years old. So I think this is a really great air conditioning unit.